A fistula is an abnormal passage between a hollow organ and the body surface, and this condition can only be treated through an operation. Apart from the commonly known vaginal fistula, there are many more others. When 13-year-old Alan Sempagala had typhoid fever 2 years ago, because of the insufficient treatment he received, his intestines developed holes, a condition known as the high-output intestinal fistula, where the food he ate could not reach the intestines but come out through an incision in his belly.
First of all, the body is actually unable to cope with the injury. The nutrients that would have helped the body to heal itself are being lost. And the chemicals that should have digested the food in the body are actually digesting the body itself, damaging the skin and making it very painful and difficult for him.
He was operated on twice and the holes did not close until he was transferred here to the International Hospital Kampala and surgery redone.
We found that internally he had got 2 holes on the small intestine which were draining in one cavity, and through that one cavity they were draining out. We were able to close those 2 cavities and sent him back on the ward. And for the first time in over a year, he was able to sleep on a bed which was dry without dressings that were wet from discharge.
Today he had to go through another surgery because the holes had not fully healed. This will be the 4th operation young Alan will be going through because his condition was very complicated. The doctors are optimistic that this time it's going to be successful and the last one.
We cut out the area through which the leakage was, and we found that most of the intestine was stuck to the abdominal wall. We released that gently, we found the leaking points, and we stitched it together. The positive side is that it is completely closed. The negative side, and we will keep our fingers crossed and trust that God will heal him, is that some of the tissues around there were not very elastic. So we hope that the healing will take place, and this would be his last operation.
His mother, who was tense throughout the surgery, is hoping for the best as Alan will now be able to return to school. Irene Namialo, NTV.